Okay, let me share my screen. You guys see that okay? Wow, what's this doing on the bottom? Well, maybe we'll try it on the bottom for a change. Okay, since it always gets in the way. Move you over here. All right, anybody want to start? Alan, I haven't seen you in person. You want to go first?
It's not really just, I was trying to tight there.
No phones in class. Oh, you see what they did to those poor kids in Australia? My goodness. I don't know if it's for the best or not. They're always going to find a way, right? Now it's illegal. It's cool. Yeah. Yeah. On social media, if you're not 16. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
So anyway, so this is a shot from the balcony of the place I was staying at in Costa Rica.
Ah,
It's Dominicana is the area. And Domicalita is the little town, you know. So it's I don't know if you've ever been there, but all the homes, everything is built on the hillside, everything. So you get the freeway going, not freeway, a roadway going along, following the coast. And then as soon as you come off that road, you're going up. So you need a four-wheel drive to get to anywhere.
wow.
And it's pretty intense. It's awesome, but it's anyway, so this is one of the many sunsets. I mean, it's a different one every night, and of course it changes every 2 minutes, right?
Mhm.
It's just an amazing place. This is over the Pacific.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I like the dark clouds. Yeah.
I think this might be this is a cell phone.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Oh, it's still light. I don't know if there's a way to adjust this or not.
Different.
Yeah, I'll try and see what I can do next time.
Yeah, if you ever go there, it's definitely worth going to Costa Rica.
Mhm.
So I was a little disappointed in the amount of birds that I saw there, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah, I went out quite a few times. This is just outside a cafe. Nice little birds sitting there in the wine.
Well, at least they're considerably different than here.
Very different.
Yeah.
They are very different.
Yeah, which is nice. I don't know why these stick in like that, but
What was that? Let's go there.
Hmm.
I don't know what this is. Slot.
yeah.
We were going on one of the waterfalls. Can't pronounce the name of this waterfall. But it's deep in the jungle, and this guy's was right there, just as we entered one of the areas, and little tracks to get down there. And he was sitting there. So we've seen two of them, but this one was a lot closer.
Hmm.
Didn't have the big lens. This is just a 200mm lens, so.
Mhm.
But getting a good shot of his face is pretty hard to get, apparently.
Yeah, well, at least they're not quick.
Oh, see, if you look at their claws or
Yeah,
how they can climb for these is
it's almost like they're,
mind-boggling.
yeah,
I mean, it looks as if they could slip right off, right? So,
yeah. I don't even see his other leg, but it looks like it's going out that way, almost like he's spread eagle. Yeah, pretty amazing.
pretty neat to see.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose you could bring up his eye and his muzzle just a little bit there if you wanted to. Whoop, just decided to go to the next one. Come back. There we go. Yeah, I think that might help a little bit.
Yeah, this is quite a bit duller than what I see it on my computer at home.
Oh, yeah, it really is. Wow. because that's what I'm seeing. I guess I'm gonna have to come in here early and see if I can do a new calibration or find some kind of. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that looks pretty.
This is
Pretty flat.
obviously, you know, on this is just out of area.
Yeah, yeah,
Sunset,
yeah,
the golden hour,
definitely.
and it was pretty golden.
It can be
Nice.
just amazing, especially this time of the year. It's
So-
so low.
I think if you go to the next one,
Yeah.
okay, so this is, okay, a couple of questions in this one, but I took this last night, and the night before, I took the same shot with my cell phone, and it was really, really good. But it's a cell phone shot, right? And if you were going to print it or doing with it, I'm not so sure how good the quality would be. It looks great on screen, but if you try to print it, I think they're not good.
Well, I always bring my cell phone shots. Well, first I shoot them raw, and then I bring them into. Okay. And then I bring them into Lightroom. But even if they're JPEGs, because sometimes I go back and forth, like I'm shooting signs or something, I'll put it in JPEG, so I have this huge file, but then I'll forget to put it back. But yeah, if you bring it in Lightroom, you can adjust the color and check, any for any banding or artifacts or anything else. And
So this one here, I took with an Nikon. So I went down last night, set it up in the same place and took a long exposure. So.
Mhm.
Now, I've been told, that you shouldn't leave on the right-hand side where the mountain's dropping off the edge. I was told that you shouldn't do that. You should always be going up. But yeah, you feel about that? I didn't like it. If you crop that in.
Yeah, if you crop that end off, no, well, let's take a look, but you mean something like that?
Yeah.
So it's going up?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe so, if anything, I'd crop it here, and where it's going down or maybe starting up again, but yeah, I don't particularly like that. I think I like your crop the way it is.
And you
So-
know, I don't want to lose a little tree on the right-hand side here, so.
Yeah, so I guess that's again in your hands as the eye of the beholder, so.
Another rule to be ignored.
Yeah,
Somebody told me that.
like the rule of thirds and,
It probably depends on.
exposed to the right, sometimes it works, sometimes you don't
Yeah.
want to do that,
Anyway, back to this last two shots from the North Pond,
Mhm.
just amazing at night.
Yeah, this time of year, it's really nice, especially when it's still like that. Well, it looks like you got a little wind there.
There is a little bit, that's a long exposure.
Yeah. How long you think?
3/4 of a second or something.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
A week ago, the sycamores up in Madera were just beautiful.
Yeah.
Been getting brown now a little bit,
Mm.
and the yellows.
Well, welcome back and thank you. All right. Dave, let's get you out of the way. Since you're next up.
Okay.
Got a big day there.
All
You're
right,
being quiet.
yeah. All
That's
right,
not permitted.
okay, you're up.
All right. Okay, folks. Couple more pictures from the beautiful Orcas Island in the Pacific Northwest. Here is an autumn landscape. Cropped it into the square, tapped in a little color, and that's it.
Mhm.
It's what it is.
Yeah.
This is like a big farm or something, and it had a big, beautiful water pond, and just took a couple shots and presented this one.
Yeah, I like the cool shadows in the warm pastures there. Nice.
Yeah. You can see some autumn trees. Some of the leaves have fallen off already, but some are still bushy.
Mhm. Just,
Just a landscape scene.
yeah, this is kind of interesting. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe a remnants of a tree.
Tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Cool.
And you know, I think there's a horse corral here. And I pondered, should I put a horse in this scene? Because as you know, we can do that, right? We can
Yeah,
put a horse in there if we wanted to.
yeah.
I have plenty of pictures of horses. Sandy, we were talking about flying up to Orcas Island. This is where the seaplanes from Lake Union in Seattle, they land here in Deer Harbor.
Hmm.
Just beyond this yacht here, this large boat, you can see a seaplane right
Oh,
back there.
yeah, right here.
And in this channel of water, that's where they taxi into the harbor and taxi out to the open water and then take off. And there's a huge, huge cliff in the background, much taller than this because I cropped it into a square. And I got this graphic quality. Of course, it's afternoon lighting where it picks up all the ridges on the rocks. So I added a little color, and the filter, the cartoon filter, gave it this graphic quality, which
Hmm.
pretty cool.
Nice.
So we were talking about flying in and out, and that's where they land, right there.
Nice.
Well, they don't land there. They tack. They're not going to get that close to the cliff. They land out in open water and then taxi into this harbor.
Oh, cool. Was there an airport there?
Yes.
Okay, did we land there or not that time? I don't remember.
I think we just flew over.
Yeah, I think we flew over on the way back.
Yeah.
Yeah, we landed in a couple of other ones. Yeah, Jim Murphy was kind enough to
What island?
take us up in the air in his plane. Just kind of similar to this.
What
but-
island did you go to?
It's San Juan, didn't we?
Yeah, we're in the same
We
one.
did, we go to Roach Harbor?
Which?
Was it Roach Harbor we went to?
Yeah,
I think so.
yeah.
Oh,
Roger.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was nice.
Cool.
We landed one other place where we walked in and had coffee and stuff. There's a lot of berries on the trail. I remember
We
that.
might have stopped at Orcas. I don't.
Maybe
remember.
it was a walk in though.
Yeah, I think that was Orcas.
Oh, so we did Orcas, yeah.
Walked about a half mile into town to the village, yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
yeah,
trail.
Yeah.
A lot of berries on that trail. That was
Yeah,
nice.
that's.
Yeah, okay. Yep, nice part of the country.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay, here's a twilight hour view of the water and the silhouette of the land. And you know, a lot of sunsets are golden and red and apricot and peach like we get down here in Arizona, Southern California. Up there in the Pacific Northwest, sometimes the sun is shrouded, and you get these silvery, glowing, luminous sunsets that reflect on the water. And that's what you see here,
Mhm.
the twilight hour.
Yeah, fun. I like the silhouettes.
Yeah, yeah. This picture, of course, Sandy, was much larger because I'm still cropping into the square.
Right.
And I don't know why it was so completely black in the upper horizon. I'm not sure why, but it was much more black, and I had to crop that down to make the striations more balanced.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But the lighting effects in the Northwest are way different than down here.
Yeah,
You get silvery sunsets.
yeah. I'm guessing this is a horizontal.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yeah. And it was a 4x6 that I cropped into a 5x5.
yeah. You might want to do another iteration where you lose the square and just take that down just past the horizon there, you know, and do a nice long horizontal. I think that would work really nice.
Oh, without the top black?
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see it.
Okay, hang on a second here. There you go.
Can you expand it on your computer to make it more panoramic size?
Yeah, we could do generative fill or something, but I suppose. Hang on a second here. Let's undo that real quick and.
So you're thinking that top half, that charcoal up at the top, is not necessary?
No, not really. Now, do you
Not really.
do your effect before you crop?
No. That's
Okay.
the final finish
Oh,
is the
okay.
effect. I get the image all composed, cropped, and then run the effect.
Okay, gotcha. You may want to, if you want some more variation, you may want to do the effect first. So you got the whole image, then you can crop it many different ways. In this case,
Oh,
that would be beneficial.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
I see.
but it's a little after the fact now. Let's just see what we can do with making it a horizontal. Wake up. Probably looking for my license. There we go. Did it not do it? Oh, hang on. Let's take the original here. All right. So what I would do is first I get rid of this white.
Hmm. Sure.
Actually, maybe what I'll do is now we can leave that for now so that we've got options. And I'm going to leave delete crop pixels on, so it's just going to cut it. Okay. And then we're going to go back
Mm.
again and we're going to hold the shift key down and oh, guess it's option now. There we go. Maybe we want to make it about like that. Okay. Maybe
Oh,
more.
yeah.
Yeah, how's that? All right. And
Take that out.
yeah, yeah, we'll leave it. Okay. So we want to go generative expand here. And I don't know if we want to do Firefly or if we want to try, oh, it only lets you do Firefly. How about that? Okay. So let her rip.
It's the magic.
Yeah, wake up. There we go. It's a little
Build
dead.
it out,
Yeah, let's see. There's a
but
better.
it made it, yeah, it made it all black.
Yeah, I think I like that one. It's got a little more air in it. But I'm going to crop this top off anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah. So maybe
Yeah.
that might work. Okay. So we'll come in here and at this point, we just take this down wherever we want. Maybe something like that could work.
Hmm.
All right. There you go.
Mm. Yeah, it's nice. Long
Now
letterbox.
if I let delete crop pixels be unchecked, the rest of that would have been there. I could have cropped it many different ways.
Yeah.
Or if you're in Lightroom, you can copy it in many different ways and just, or make copies, virtual copies, and have several different ones. But, that's not software you use, but
It's nice.
it's something to think about your workflow.
Hmm.
To do your effect first, so it gives you some options later.
Yes. I'll try that.
Yeah, because sometime you may want to come back and say, oh, I don't want to do a square on this one anymore. But then you got to think of, well, what did I do to get this? Yeah.
Yes. You
Yeah.
got to keep the stages.
Yeah.
Keep the
Yeah.
stages. Yeah. No,
Exactly.
that's a good
Yeah.
shape for the because it's long and horizontal.
Right, right. Okay,
Thank you.
sure. All right, so let's close that.
Blue, yellow always looks good.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. Let's get back to where we were. See if it's going to be hide this. No, all right. Either way. I don't want that. There we go. All right. Well, that's nice.
Yeah. Okay, folks, farther north from Orcas Island is the beautiful city of Victoria, BC, Canada.
Mhm.
A charming place to visit. Beautiful. This is where they have the high tea at the Empress Hotel and the BC Museum. It's a wonderful place to visit. So in the inner harbor, they have a houseboat neighborhood. And I was looking through my backstock and I pulled out a couple pictures, cropped them. And there's two of these, and it's just a charming little beautiful place to see. So I just made some houseboat scenes. You can see some reflection in the water. And the inner harbor's kind of like a crescent horseshoe shape, and people take little water taxis from
Yeah,
one
look at
shore
that.
to the other.
Yeah,
It's really, have you ever ridden the little water taxi?
yeah.
It's a wonderful ride.
I gotta
It's
make,
really fun. Maybe 10 people can get in,
yeah, yeah.
and you can go back and forth. You can also walk the whole crescent.
Yeah.
But here's a yellow houseboat, and there's the next one is a red houseboat.
Yeah, I would mention he likes your reflections. I do too.
Yeah.
Also like that spiral staircase.
Spiral staircase is nice too. Kind of leads you up in
Yeah,
the.
there's all kind of neat details to look at.
Yep. I like the lines too.
There's one person in this shot that's walking maybe into their house, going to go down the spiral staircase.
Mhm. Very cool. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. It really neat, the geometry and the lines,
Just looks like-
angles.
So, what was that?
Coca-Cola ad.
Coco.
Oh, cool. Yeah, yeah.
For the-
You know, it's funny. Yeah. So I'm guessing that bike has to go through the house to get out.
Yeah, Sandy, me and Mavis were looking at this bike, and the wheels are all bent, and that did not distort from the cropping. And it's all white, so we're thinking that might just be a sculpture.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah.
guy, I
Okay.
don't know if that bike is rideable, how wobbly those
I got it.
tires look.
Yeah.
But maybe they just painted it all white and maybe they ride it. I don't know.
It is a nice shot.
But there's some wonderful little ellipses and circles against all that geometry and blue and red. So I don't know. It was kind of neat making these two.
Mhm. Your point of view seems kind of high too. Was there a hill or something, or were you in a
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was up higher than that. That's down in the harbor.
I like that point of view.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. You can see the roof line. Yeah, right. It is higher.
Mhm. Okay.
So is that reflection up in the very top, the red and white stripes? What is that?
Um,
The roof? Just below the roof on the other side. Other side,
reflection. Oh,
right top.
you know what? Maybe it is. Maybe that was like a silvery siding.
By the windows?
By the windows at the top.
Oh, I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, there you nearly went over to the left of it.
Right.
Oh, this.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought that was an awning. Yeah,
Not sure what that is.
yeah. Yeah, I guess it's vertical. It almost looks like it's coming on an angle. Hmm, interesting. I'm not sure what that is. Any comment, Dave?
Dave's frozen.
Oh, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I got you.
Dave's
Sorry.
right here.
My internet connection
Yeah.
Yeah.
Connection
Okay,
is unstable. Must be
Yeah.
where I'm at.
yeah, I guess so. Okay. Well, we got through it.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
We got through it. Thank you very much.
Have a good one. Okay, so guess we'll go to Dave Erickson.
Okay, from nice houses to crummy houses. I don't know if this is exactly fine art, but I like to think old cabins when I come across it.
I love them.
This was in northern Idaho. Out on the prairie.
Hmm. Looks like it saw a bit of a snow load over the years. Yeah, amazing.
It's seen better days.
Yeah. Nice. It's really close to what it is here. Good.
There's another one on Washington State.
Well, why this wants to stay here.
I like this one because it had moss on the two by
Yeah.
fours.
Mhm. Yeah, I like that a lot. Nice.
Was there anything left in either of these houses, Dave? Did you look through the windows to see, did you look in the windows to see if there was stuff inside?
No, there was a barbed wire fence that I
Ah.
couldn't cross.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, let's get some wonderful textures going on the roof and yeah, very nice.
It looks like you've got light coming out of the building.
Yeah, I think it's just the patina of the wood there.
It's just the-
Yeah, there's really light. This is a good example about how your eye goes to the lightest areas of the image.
Yeah.
You can see the way this almost looks like it's lit from within,
Yeah.
definitely.
That would look great. Look,
Yeah,
At
but
night.
put a light in there, yeah.
at night, that would look fantastic.
Yeah,
There'd be a lot of
oh, that's nice.
shot on the Loxaw River in Idaho, the hillside,
Mhm.
with a storm coming in,
Mm,
converted it to black and white. I thought it really brought out the cloud formation.
yeah. Some powerful winds going on up there, it looks like, the way those clouds are moving.
A lot of dead down trees in the foreground.
Yeah. Nice.
I'd like that, a little more highlights in the foreground, like on those trees. I'd like
Yeah.
A little brighter, maybe just in
More
there.
highlights in there.
Right in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Cause those are leading in and,
Mhm. Good call.
you know,
Yeah, you could be selective, just pick these two and maybe a little more of the roots coming this way, but not the whole piece. Yeah. And then maybe a little bit on this here. Yep.
This is the Texas Canyon rest stop on I-10.
Oh, yeah. That's a favorite of
Just
mine.
love those rock walls. You know, every time I go by, I have to stop and take a photo.
Yeah. Wow, what a place to put a rest stop on. Yeah, it's really beautiful.
Put a bit of graffiti on the wall there to take.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a shame. I hate when people do that.
Back in there and have to put their name on it.
Yeah.
the museum that's close there is really worth going to.
Which one?
It's called American Indian Museum. You been to that?
It's supposed to be
Very
incredible
close to
pottery.
Emory. Very, very cool. Very cool museum. Yeah, it's east of there, of this way off, and it's probably, what, maybe a mile? It's real close. Back, I mean, it's close, but back off a little bit. Right.
Yeah.
Check that out.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out. It's worth.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That is
This
excellent.
is a top Muley Point, overlooking the San Juan Basin.
Mhm. Beautiful.
I call it life on the edge.
Yeah.
This tree tried to make it for about 100 years and then gave it up.
Yeah, definitely.
That's excellent.
Yeah, that's sharp.
Be nice if you put a little more into
I'd like
this
to-
tree, I
I'd
think.
what I
like to
was
see a
thinking
little
too,
bit more
yeah.
blue in that tree, actually.
Yeah, that's what I would do too.
Yeah.
A little bit more blue in
Yeah.
the tree.
Lighten it up a little.
Kind of make
So it just,
I took out the blue.
Yeah.
Trees the star of the picture.
Definitely, without a doubt. So let's do our camera raw. Let's see if it knows it's the subject. Doubt it, but
Be interesting to see if it gets it.
nah,
Not so much.
no,
I took a brush on the tree itself. and
Yeah.
Lightened that up.
yeah. All right, let's do that then. I don't know why it's not letting me use my hotkeys on some of this. Yep, that didn't go well. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see what we can do with this. I think a couple things that might pick it up a little bit is add a little more texture and a little more clarity. Am I at 100%? I don't know. Let's see something here. Yeah, it's like it's hardly working.
Yeah.
Let's just crank the others. Yeah, yeah, it's kind of not all there. Okay. Yeah, I would just creep that up a little bit. I think that might help. Yeah.
It's kind of what I did, but I didn't do it enough, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So if you probably still have your masks, it'll be easy. Yeah, definitely. All right. Yeah. Guess that's it, huh? All right, thanks.
Very cool.
Jim did some interesting things. I looked at these after you sent them in. They're pretty amazing. All right, let's see if I can set up the order. I guess we'll do them two at a time. Or before and after on each one. Okay.
He looks,
It's a blue
he looks
hair.
familiar.
So, I've been kind of busy restoring old family photos, so I need to do something kind of quick this morning, so and recently I was thinking, I'd like have a print of a James Audubon maybe framed on my wall. And then, so this morning, the idea came to me, well, maybe I could turn my photo into kind of an Audubon watercolor. So that's kind of what I did.
There you go.
Oh, wow. I think you did.
Yeah, very nice.
What program did you use or what did filters?
I used Photoshop Nano Banana 3. All 5 of these are gonna be all birds and they're all gonna.
Yeah, I guess we can lump the rest
do
of them
the
together.
Audubon treatment on.
Yeah, we'll just lump the rest of them together and
Well,
show you the befores and afters on them. Oh, it doesn't look like they, yeah.
yeah, it's the before.
It's the after.
Very nice.
And I went and looked at, reviewed some of his stuff. And, he always likes to include a little bit of the plants and environment, but also his, the ones that I got were, I upped the vibrance a little bit on them because they're a little bit dull compared to what he did.
Mhm.
So I did play around a little bit with some elements once I got it, back.
So did this require a lot of
A
layers?
lot of genius. It really took a lot of genius and I was sweating, hours. That's what it requires. Don't even try.
And then the computer crashed and you had to start over. Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite easy.
It's pretty amazing, the results.
This is interesting because, this one, it added the rest of the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. It knew what it was.
Oh,
There you go.
It knew what the rest of the bird looked like and just added it on. And yeah, Audubon was kind enough to sign them as well too, you'll notice.
Yeah. And title them.
Yeah, the title was
Generic and scientific. I like the way it took the background almost literally on this one. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, it's interesting. It decided to keep the background on this one and the
Yeah.
other ones it changed it or added it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
now you can say, keep my background, I'm sure, and we keep it. versus
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
letting it do whatever it wants to do.
Very cool.
It is. It's pretty neat. Well, that's cool. Oh, you were,
That was kind of fun.
yeah.
Did it take a while? to get it?
Pardon me?
Did it take a while?
Yeah, 20 seconds.
I could get by with
I
it.
timed it, it's 20 seconds.
Yeah. So Jim had emailed me about YouTube. He had seen about restoring pictures online and he had sent me this to play with.
Look at all the dirt on that, and
Yeah.
spots. Blurry.
Yeah, I got a whole bunch of those too,
We all do somewhere.
especially from the '70s.
Yeah, so be pretty
Yeah, this is
amazing.
from the 70s, exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's where it came to.
That's what it did. Got rid of all those spots, improved the color. Look how much the focus is better.
Unbelievable.
so is this again, a filter and what is it?
Oh, it's
It's the
generative
same-
fill,
It's
so,
the same program that I used for the Audubon,
yeah, so that's another iteration.
but
And that's the original.
to do that in Photoshop with all those spots and stuff,
Yeah.
it take forever.
Hmm.
And I couldn't get that clear, sure.
So, what do you call this? A program?
It's generative, hang on one second. So to do this, we'll just go through it real quick. I'm gonna do a shortcut. You select all, so you see you got the dancing ants all the way around it. I just used Command A on my Mac, or you use Control A on your PC. And that brings up generative fill. So if you click on generative fill and you go over here, you've got all these different models. Oops, it's not letting me do that model. That's very weird.
Because it's already been done on it.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Do you need the original one?
yeah, let me go back to the
Look at
original.
The original one,
Yeah.
and then
There you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
Let me see if it gives, yeah, there we go. Thanks, guys. Thought maybe I hadn't updated the program. All right, so this is a new version 3, which seems to be working extremely well compared to the others. So first you pick that, make sure you get the right one picked, make sure you get the latest update. Okay. So again,
This is inside Photoshop.
this is in Photoshop, so you do select all, then the generative fill, and then make sure you got the G 3.0, Gemini 3.0. And then you can set up a prompt. So on this one, I did the following prompt, color correct. No, it's more than that. Let's go back. Restore, repair, color correct, and add detail to the washed out areas. Oh, they misspelled washed. Oh, and they still got it. Washed out areas, okay. And then you just hit generate and off it goes.
You can't even see my face in that picture, it's just a blur. But
Right.
when it comes up, you can be able to see my face.
No, there's a pro and con about AI in general. It's not repeatable.
Repeatable. Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as you hit that prompt, you might get something a little different. So, so I guess that could be good or bad,
Yeah.
depending. A lot of people like the variability of it. So I guess you could save it in layers the way I've been doing it, so that if you want to go back,
Oh, yeah.
you've got it.
Yeah.
Because the other problem is if you, let me finish this. With the Gemini, if you do additional ones in the same layer, whichever one you pick, after you save it, it throws the other ones away. Yeah, I guess it wants more credits if you never to do it again. And then you might not get the same results anyway, so. There we go. Well, actually, this one came pretty close to what I had, because this was that's the one I took the prompt from. Although this one looks this one looks considerably sharper on you, Jim. This one's a little soft. But then her face is a little softer. Okay, so here's another thing you can do, okay? You've got all these masks here, right? So you can go in here with a brush and take a mask and just bring her face in from the one below it. So why is my keyboard being so finicky? Here we go. So is that working?
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
doing it.
yeah, I see it. There we go. Yeah. So you can bring in the best of each one and make one image
Uh-huh.
by just masking from the different iterations.
Very good.
Yeah, so that's another option.
The trick is you get like 5 free ones or something like that, and you go, oh, this is really fun, and then pops up, buy
Yeah.
these.
Yeah, yeah.
Credits.
Yes, I crack. Here, have some.
Yeah.
Now we got you. Okay. So,
Pretty amazing though. I did 50 photos in the last 2 days and restored them.
yeah,
Wow, you look great.
yeah, it is pretty amazing.
Once in a while it misfires. People changes their face a little bit in some cases.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's go back to Jim Bowman. That's next. We're gonna drag this out of the way. No.
What bird is it?
So that's a bird from South Africa. And I wrote it down and I forgot to bring. It's a really, it's just vermilion something or other. It's supposed to match the clouds. Cause I put those clouds in there, but I felt like I wanted to match his chest there. But yeah,
Nice. What's nice to tie it in that way?
yeah, so, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
But this next one is a yellow hornbill, what is it, hornbill something or other. And he's really just he's like a huge bird. He's
Oh,
like
wow.
this big.
Oh, okay. So you definitely want to stay away from that beak.
Right.
Yeah, we're on this little bitty island diving in Indonesia, and there was a cassowary on the island, and they're pretty tall. They're like ostrich, and yeah,
Wow.
I thought the beak was something to stay away from, but they have these 3-pronged feet
Oh, yeah.
with a little barb out the back, and they kick. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah. So, again, this is, waterfall just in I'm in a part of, Kruger And, but there's a lot of, natural sites as well.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
No, that's beautiful. Very nice. Yeah, I wonder if we can pull a little more detail out of the highlights on the water. Let's take a look here real quick. All right.
Put a handy camera on.
Mhm. Yep. Let's just push that in real quick.
Oh, also in that program where I did the Audubon, I did Van Gogh, you can do Rembrandt or whatever.
Oh, really?
Just tell it Van Gogh or whatever you want.
All right, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. I'm just gonna take the highlights all the way down. Maybe. See if clarity might do something here. Yeah, a little clarity, maybe a little texture. Sometimes dehaze will do something. Yeah. Pull a
Yeah,
little
because
bit.
I think I have about a, like a 30, 40 second, shutter speed on it.
Mhm. Yeah, I just want to get a little more separation. It's kind of losing it up here, though. It's the rocks are kind of peeking through. So what you can do is with your brush, you can just hold on your option key or your alt key on the PC, and
Yeah, because that kind of like looks a little funny. up there.
yeah, you can take your flow down, just kind of.
Sort of.
The thing is, the waterfall is vertical, but when you look at the pond, it's crooked at the bottom, which I don't understand.
Yeah, well, it falls,
Oh, I see. It angles this
it
way
angles, yeah. I
to the
think-
camera. It's not going this way. It's going this way. Yeah.
Yeah, it just falls that way.
Yeah. So make the fit. Yeah. Which is weird because up here it's going this way. Yeah, it's kind of
Well, the wind
A little
shifts it
wonky.
as well.
yeah, but you got your wall here must make a little bit of a turn compared to this, and then then it ends here. Gotcha. Well, let's see if that helped or not. Go back to quickly. Oh yeah. Yeah, so you can do something like that, okay?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, this old guy, he's had a few, he's had his better days. He's had like a lot of fights and a lot of like, maybe running off his rivals.
Mhm.
But, I couldn't make up my mind whether I had to crop crop it out and make it just an even on, like about his tail, like a few inches away or something, but anyways, I just was curious about that, but otherwise, his,
Well, if you're gonna go, if you're gonna go off center, maybe you want to take a little more top off and kind of come over here.
like that,
Yeah, something like that.
see what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's maybe a little too far, but.
Yeah.
But whatever, yeah,
Yeah. But just taking this side off, I don't,
yeah, that's good.
something like that. Maybe,
Yeah, because this
maybe you
guy
just don't need
was
so much foreground.
about football field away too.
Mhm.
This is out full It's full 600 millimeters.
Mhm.
Probably a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
Mm. Looks like he's hungry too.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is inside San Javier,
Oh, okay.
and, so I try to kind of layered look with, different, painterly, different painterlies that I push together and it kind of looks like that.
Yeah, I like it. Real nice. Yeah, maybe you can show it to them at some point if you ever get up there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they might like to see it.
Never thought of that. Guess I could.
Can't remember, do they have a gift shop there or something?
Yeah, they got a gift shop.
Yeah, maybe talk to them. Maybe they might want to sell some prints for you. You never know.
Well, I've got a lot of.
Yeah.
Like a lot.
Well, pick maybe your five best. Don't overwhelm them. There we go. I guess touching that edge brings those out. Okay.
This group was all taken at the Huntington. When we were there back in November, we made another excursion. And this is just a close-up of the rows.
Where's Huntington?
San Marino near Pasadena.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I like the color palm.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, that works out real nice. I like it off center too.
This is the close-up of a large leaf. I
Mhm.
cropped it in. Just like the veins and textures.
Mhm.
A little black and yellow.
Yeah, that gives it a nice little finish. It's interesting, these little indentations.
Yeah. They were, I toned them down, they were a little black.
Uh-huh. Yeah, they caught the light a little too much compared to the rest.
Could we, on that one, take it into data, so I can show Jim the parametric? What I
I'll
would
take it into Photoshop.
get into Photoshop data,
Beta, yeah, sure.
just so we can.
All right, so why don't you guide me here?
Under filters, right?
Yeah,
On the filters,
then neural filters.
parametric.
Oh, whoops, wrong one. Go away. Come on. Cancel. Thank you. Parametrics. Okay. There they go.
All the way down on the right. Almost a symmetry.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Oh, wow.
what fun that is.
Because that's exactly what I did, but it didn't.
The top one, where it says medium, I changed to ultra,
Okay.
and I don't change the other one. And then I use the top one that says amount,
Okay.
the slider,
Mm-hmm.
further down, same.
Yeah. What do you push it to usually, or you just kind of wait and see? Oh, I see. Or if you take it down. Mhm.
And then I'll use
I wonder what it does with odd numbers. Huh. Okay.
and then I use them as sliders down below.
So that changes the angles. Oh, considerably.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Spend hours.
So-
You just play with it till you find something that's.
Make some drugs, solitaire, and take some drugs along with it.
That's what I was thinking. No, I'm on track with you. Back in the sixties, this was terrible.
Wow, yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Scotch.
It's thinking more psychedelics. Very cool. Okay, that's your toy. There.
A leaf.
It's just something to play with.
It's turned over and you leave.
I guess Dave must have logged off and came back. I just saw something pop up. Okay. Anyway, very cool. And then what's,
Yeah,
yeah,
so that's the beta version right now.
That's always beta.
Okay, 'cause I think.
There's not enough bears in the
today,
heap.
couldn't find-
okay.
These with strong patterns probably would,
Yeah, patterns and
be
colors.
good subjects.
And colors and stuff.
Don't know why sometimes my shortcut key works and other times I think it's conflicting with my cursor. I'm gonna have to change the cursor shortcuts or something. All right. Anyway, I Photoshop. Fun.
And this was taken through an entryway that they had. And I took the plain white wall, added some texture and stuff to it. And then I had fun using radial gradients, something like the stuff in the landscape area.
This looks familiar. Is this up from LA?
No, I mean,
Here.
you gotta go through Pasadena, it's right.
Pasadena, yeah.
Pasadena.
Yeah, years ago, it was good to take over a position when I was doing advertising to move to San Francisco, and they had a LA office, and they put me up in Pasadena at this hotel. It was pretty neat. They have high tea and all kinds of stuff, right?
See?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I recognize it now. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful place. Very nice.
I just like the texture on this tree and so forth.
Hmm.
I had to bring up a lot of some of the sides and the back was in shadows, so I brought those out.
The banyan tree or
I
cypress?
don't, this was a section that they called Australia, so I'm not sure what kind of tree it is.
Nice root system. Yeah, you may want to, it looks like you probably darkened this down a little bit, but you may want to do it a little more. Nice.
Then I took the same photo and put it in an artistic filter, just to see what it would do.
Mhm. Interesting. I don't know which I like better.
I like the original one.
Yeah, I think I like the original. Yeah, yeah. But definitely would darken that up. Maybe pull these highlights down a little bit here and there. That one's kind of nice. But yeah, just a little bit here, kind of keep you over here. Okay, thanks, Paula. Have we got anybody else? Nope, I guess it's me. Yep. This is up in Marblehead, just walking around. A lot of interesting doors and cottages and that sort of thing. Marblehead, Massachusetts. I was kind of going through things, looking for textures and doors and windows and that sort of thing. It's on a ferry. We were pulling in on a ferry to somewhere in Newfoundland, and low tide, so you can see it's all the way down. So everything was still wet and yeah, kind of nice. Another old door up there.
Really?
Yeah, probably not. Things get weathered pretty hard there.
Yeah.
It's amazing how brutal that environment is.
Weather one.
Yeah, yeah. This was somewhere up in the Maritimes. I think it was Nova Scotia. This guy had a little chapel on his property. And I just kind of like the the view back when it came back out of the doors. And this was one of the French forts in Nova Scotia. And this particular door went underneath the huge wall they had out to the swamplands and so forth. So I guess I could go out there and get what they needed. I just kind of liked the way it was.
The lighting, awesome.
Yeah, I like the light coming in, and I also like the massiveness of it and how it was put together. Now this was inside one of the mansions there where the guys say that. Before it, they look like mansions. I was very surprised. The upper staff and command lived pretty well there.
I like the shadows on the right side on the.
Oh, the way the
Yeah.
the way the light's coming through the shutters there, yeah. And anybody know what this is? The sculpture? Winged Victory, yes. Yes, but this is not the original. Someone had a copy made and put it in their home in Buffalo. This is a Frank Lloyd Wright home.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's this huge, long trellis patio that walkway that goes between the main house and this conservatory they have out in the back. And they put it right at the end, so you could see it all the way down the line. It's really nice. So if you ever get to Buffalo, there's a really nice Frank Lloyd Wright home to check out there. I think it's a Miller home. I'm not sure. Anyway. Well, that's what I got this week. All right. So next week, why don't you guys, I'll send you an email, but why don't y'all bring in what your favorites are, and we'll do kind of like a favorite party here.
Okay.
All righty. Sounds good. I also watched a interesting talk between JP Caponegro and Eric Miola last night. It was from the Santa Fe workshop series. And I'll send you a link to that. It's all about color and how color works in your images. I think you guys will like it. Okay.
Isn't Papanenko, or however you say his name, isn't he kind of like the black and white guy though?
His father.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
yeah,
that's his father.
yeah. Paul Caponegro. This is JP, John Paul Caponegro.
Ah,
Yeah, his son. Yeah, yeah. Spends a lot of time in Santa Fe. I think his mom might live there, or she spends a lot of time there. She edits books for a lot of other photographers. She did, I think, Ernest Haas and some of the major people that kind of inspired me in the 70s. Pete Turner and those kind of people. Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Very cool.
Avedon, all those guys. All righty.
Richard,
Yeah. Let's